Hello and thank you for joining me. My name is Erin Lee and welcome to this week's weekly forecast angel card readings. You can find the rest of my readings at VancouverIslandPsychic.com. So this week is, or pardon me rather, today is Saturday, February 2nd. We're doing this reading a little bit early, and this is for Monday, February 4th to Sunday, February 10th. Again, we're going to use Doreen Virtue's Archangel Oracle cards. Maybe next week we'll try a different deck, but this is great for this week. And as I'm shuffling, we're just going to call the angels in and ask them to bring messages for the coming week. I'd also like to invite you to choose a color. Your choices this week are silver, purple, and gold. Again, that's silver, purple, and gold. And as we're shuffling the cards, we're asking for the messages to come through for the highest good of all. And our first card is for Monday and Tuesday. And the card that comes up is sensitivity. And this is a reminder to make sure that in the first couple of days of the week, you're really taking care of yourself. The energy and momentum of this past week has really been picking up, and we're going to continue to see an increase in energy and momentum. Things are happening at a really rapid rate, and it's really important to make sure that you are paying attention to any sensitivities that you're feeling. So this is a time when you may be more emotional than you usually are. You may find that foods that typically agree with you aren't agreeing with you. Make sure that you pay attention to that and really listen to your body. Don't try to He-Man or She-Ra through it. Just take time, relax, and actually coming to appreciate the sensitivity that you're feeling. This is one of the ways that our body gives us feedback and says, hey, you know, I need things to be changing here. It's also really important for developing your intuition as well. So pay attention to what's happening in your body and what's happening around you. Also really important not to take things really to heart. At this time, we might be more sensitive than we usually are to the things that people are saying to us. I'm not saying take abuse, but just, you know, allow that you might be feeling a little more sensitive the first couple of days this week. Coming into Wednesday and Thursday, we're firing back up with passion. So things, as I said earlier, momentum is really picking up right now, and it's really important that you put that energy and motivation into things that you really love, that you really enjoy. For people who are really working with or struggling with finding or stepping into their life purpose or into career change that they're really wanting to move forward with, motivation is really strong through Wednesday and Thursday of this week to start making changes and choices around that. So it doesn't need to be a really big step. You don't need to go out and quit your job, but now it's time to start putting to action the thoughts that you've had. It's also kind of popping in right now as well that finances are becoming an issue for people, and that's a big part of the reason that things aren't changing and there's fear to be changing. Make sure that you're what's the word I want to use? Directing your motivation into positive things for change and allowing finances to just let go. Don't allow the fear of financial hardship to counteract the motivation that you're feeling. And then moving into Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we have the prosperity card. So if things start to feel difficult about midweek, relax, breathe, and know that there are going to be solutions and answers that are coming to you on a financial level. It's also popping in to be cautious and aware of making large, extravagant purchases this week. It feels like this is kind of coming in around the emotional sensitivity that we're feeling at the beginning of the week, moving forward through the rest of the week. So make sure that you aren't spending money just really quickly or haphazardly in order to make yourself feel better. This is, although prosperity is coming to you now, which is the card that's being indicated for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's also really important to make sure that you are spending your money in a way that is supporting your passions and your life purpose. So rather than going out and buying a big screen TV, put it towards courses or training or treatment for yourself. All right, so that's what we have coming up for the week. For the people who chose silver, Your additional card for the week is leadership. So this is a lot of encouragement to make sure that you're stepping up, taking charge, and being proactive rather than sitting passively back. This is a call to say it's time to start making change, and rather than waiting for somebody else to do it, you're to step up to the plate and do it, move forward. It feels that for the people who chose silver, there's a lot of energy around you for making that change and for really pushing forward. So silver people, this is the time to step up and to start making action. This is going to be a really busy week for you. It can also be one where you're experiencing a lot of question, a lot of hesitation around what it is that you're wanting, what it is that you're needing. Stick to the course and just go full out. Listen to the intuition that's coming to you, and allow or push ego off to the side, and don't let it hold you back anymore. For the people who chose purple, claircognizance. Now, claircognizance is one of the ways that we receive information. This is with clear knowing is literally what claircognizance means, and what answers to problems, solutions, things are just going to be popping into your head. It feels like it's really important for you this week to make sure that you aren't constantly thinking and allowing your mind to swirl. So make sure that you take time out to meditate and invite solutions and answers to come in, because they're going to pop in just out of nowhere. So pay attention to what's coming up. And then for the people who chose gold, your additional card for the week is crystal clear intentions, and we've seen this for a couple of weeks now. And the motivation around crystal clear intentions is to make sure that you're keeping your thoughts really positive and concentrating on what it is that you want rather than what you don't want. It's also a really powerful time for manifestation. So although we have a lot of motivational energy coming up around up this week, this is a time to make sure that you're really laying out the foundations and the groundwork. So you might not see things happening as quickly as you were expecting, but it's really important to keep your thoughts positive, your energy high, because things are falling into place. Please don't become discouraged this week. Particularly, this card has been placed against the prosperity card. So make sure that you don't allow yourself to become bogged down in the finances of why something won't work, because it's coming. It's just going to happen. Thank you so much for joining me this week. I'm Erin Lee. As I said, you can find the rest of my readings on my website, VancouverIslandPsychic.com. I hope you have an incredibly fabulous week.